So, Brad, I'm gonna give it to you, Brad. I'm gonna let you talk today.
All right. So, but I want to tell everybody the immigration laws between now and the end of the year. This is what you're looking at. You're looking at if you entered the country without inspection and you're married to a U.S. citizen, you're going to be able to file a waiver here in America, and then you can go home to pick up your green card and be back in about a week or two, assuming your waiver gets approved and all else as well. Mm-hmm. So for all of these people who entered the country without inspection, it is an enormous break that you're going to get to be able to get your green card. Now, granted, everyone says, well, I don't want to go home, but if this is the opportunity that you have to get your green card, and I'm telling you as an attorney, if you get your waiver approved, everything should be okay, then now is the time to start the case, because if Obama's not elected next year, the next guy, Mitt Romney, I don't know how much he likes immigrants. He can roll this whole thing back.
Wow.
So the time to take advantage of it is now. Now, I know some people have come in to see me and say, well, Brad, it hasn't gone into effect yet, which is true. It has not gone into effect yet. It has been proposed by Obama. It has been authorized through the Federal Register, which means that after the proposal, it has to go through a Federal Register for a 60-day comment period. The comment period is up on June 15th, and it can go into effect any time thereafter. There's only one human being in the world who can take it back, no matter what comments are made, and that one human being is President Obama. And I don't expect him to take back a promise that he made 4 years ago to help immigrants, which granted, this is not the greatest way in the world to help immigrants, but it's a way to help a lot of people, and he's certainly not going to take that promise away and take this away right before the election, because he wants all of the U.S. citizen spouses whose other half can't get their green cards to vote for him.
Right.
So what better way to get them to vote for him and say, oh, my gosh, you're getting my spouse a green card now? Or maybe people will sit home and say, you know what, I'm going to vote none of the above if he takes it back. Because I don't expect anyone to go out and vote for Romney, but, maybe you'll say, I'm not going to vote for anybody.
Yeah.
Okay? So the issue is you only have about 6-9 months to take advantage of this. You can't take advantage of it unless you have an I-130 approved, and that takes 5 months. So when this goes into effect and people start coming into me, I don't want them to have to wait another 5 months.
Right.
Come in now. So basically, what it means is if you enter the country without inspection and you're married to a U.S. citizen, you should be making an appointment to come see me now to talk about this waiver. We are now just as well known for personal injury, DJ Roy, as we are for immigration.
That's right.
Just yesterday, we got a check-in for $100,000 that we settled the guy's case for. We were in court yesterday also, the same day the $100,000 check came in, and Adam Handler was in court. He was picking a jury on a guy who hurt his knee in an automobile accident. And, it's not, a $1 million case. But the insurance company didn't want to pay until Adam Handler showed up in court. We picked a jury, started an opening argument, and next thing you know, they went from no pay, we're not paying a penny, and we settled the case. It's not, the guy's not retiring off of this, but we settled the case for $67,500. But that's the type of work that you do is, once they know that SPAR and Bernstein is ready to try this case, they get scared. It wasn't an enormous injury. Guy hurt his knee. He was okay after a while. But, this is the type of work we do versus, another lawyer who, just wants to settle cases, may have taken $5,000 or $10,000 on this case 2 months ago, all right? So, we, besides these small cases that we got, we settled the case for $2 million on a medical malpractice this past year. We're being featured in New York Magazine for the largest verdict in New York State last year for an automobile accident. We're going to be featured, actually, in about 3 or 4 more weeks as the top verdict in New York State for an automobile accident, $2.55 million. So we are doing unbelievable things in personal injury. As a matter of fact, our personal injury clients who come through word of mouth come in and say, hey, I didn't know you did immigration. So we are just as now as well known for immigration as we are for personal injury, which will lead me to my next statement.
Okay.
If you have been listening to me, and you, over the years, have said, or even the last month or the last week or whatever, however long you've been listening, say, you know what, this guy, I think I'd like him to be my attorney one day. But you don't have that problem at this very moment. Save my telephone number, because everybody is going to have a problem at some point in time. And when that problem arises, God forbid you get into an accident. God forbid your family member gets into an accident, a construction accident, a car accident, a slip and fall, medical malpractice, Whatever it is, if you're hurt, or your family member's hurt, or your friend is hurt, the last thing you need is some fakakta lawyer showing up at your bedside saying, here, sign up with me, and you don't know who he is. You say, no, I already got a lawyer. I know who I'm going to hire. I have him saved in my BlackBerry, in my iPad, in my iPhone, in my whatever you got, okay? Take the number down and save it. Because what happens is every time somebody gets hurt, there's always somebody coming to your bedside offering you lots of different things.
Yeah.
Okay? We don't do that. A, it's illegal, okay? And B, we don't do that. And the reason we don't do that is because our work stands for itself. We don't have to chase ambulances down the street to sign people up because we know our clients are coming to us anyway.
Yeah.
So save the telephone number because when that immigration problem happens, when that, God forbid, that accident problem happens, God forbid you get arrested, you have a tax issue, you have a matrimonial issue, you have a family court problem, the last thing you need is another problem trying to figure out who the lawyer is. Who should I hire? You have somebody you're listening to, you feel comfortable with, save my number. And I am not in studio right now, but you'll tell me whether we have some calls waiting.
Oh, we got some calls ready. Morning. You're live with the attorney, Brad Bernstein.
Good morning, Brad.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm calling because I just wanted to find out. My daughter, she came here on, legally. And I was just wondering, I filed for her, but they want her to go back to Jamaica. Will the waiver apply to her also?
How old is she?
She's now 19.
Are you a citizen?
Yes, I am.
Okay. If you're a citizen and you filed for her, the waiver would apply to her as long as you became a citizen and before she turned 21, you have the approved I-130. So
Yeah.
Don't send her home now because she has a bar.
Okay.
Okay? Come see me, and let's start trying to think about how we're going to put this waiver application together, and if the waiver is approved, yes, it would apply to her. It applies to any children under 21 of U.S. citizens.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.